here. Yesterday we left off in the second house that we were showing that shows the forge. So it's right here. I think we looked through everything already right here. Let's grab this. It's 2041. I have my gamma set pretty good on here, so there's not going to be any bad video. I know a lot of guys get on here and they show their videos, and when it gets nighttime or something like that, you can't hardly see anything. So again, we're here. We're going to take off to our next one. Let's see where we're at right now. See, we're 800 north, and we're 1289 west. So we're going to have to go on west a little bit more here. It would work a lot better if we had some alcohol. Hey, there's a deer. We could have shot that deer as quick as we ran up on him. It's almost 10 p.m., which is zombies run out here. Let's see. It's 1400, so let's go on down this road over here. So let's go down this way now. I don't believe I'm going to the same one I was at a while ago. I'm pretty sure that was 100 south. I bet it is. That is 400, I bet. No, it's gotta be. It's got me confused here. Let's go ahead and run to it. Must be up on this hill. I just cannot get my health here. This one may not be here. That's the marina. Oh, there it is. I thought it was here somewhere. So here's the other house with a forge. Right there it is. So 3 of these houses are all in the same area. So as I showed you, there's one here. There's one here. And now there's one here. So these are all close to each other. Right, here you go. This is a pretty good house here too. You see, you got the whole fireplace is all made up. You come out and look here. All of these look really good. So just telling you, I would definitely choose this house or the one across the aisle by the water here. There's one right here that is really close to the water, but the trader's right here. So that one by far is the better one. It's just not as nice of a house as this one and this one down here. Now the other one is way, 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 way up north. So we'll head off that way now. Here's one of the marinas. I believe these maps change up ever so often. Usually that marina's on the island. This is by far the best area to live in. It does snow here. I'm not sure how far south it goes. So now I've got to walk. And we'll go up through Pariston here. you would think that they would, when building this map, they would set these forges further apart, because it would give you more access. But now if you spawn, unless you spawn right up here, this is a spawn point up here. Right up here, unless you spawn here, then those are quite far away. I'm going to show you the edge of the map here. I don't know, I'm pretty sure all of you know that already. So right here is a spawn-in point, and you can see the difference here. See how the land doesn't have any weeds or very good weeds. It's green. You look on the map. See, that's the edge of the world. You don't want to go out in there. If you go out in there, you're going to die. So anyway, this is one of the spawn-in points. So if you look at the map, you would head right down that road, come down here, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. So all are good places, but I would still take the two further north. Now the last one, it's entirely across the map. It will take us quite a while to run there. So I'm going to run through Parishton first, so you can see the towns on this map. I thought about doing a segment to where I show you where all of the chemistry stations and the workbenches are. And we could do that later. But right now I just want to focus on showing the forges. So the first forge is here. The second forge. Is right here next to the burnt forest. And the third one was the one I just showed you this morning or today. And it's going to be right there. So all of those are forges. So now as we go on up this way, See how the terrain changes over there. We're going into the desert land. Now, I only know of 3 spots that you can pick up a chemistry station. One is in Pariston here. One is in that Poppin' Pills in yesterday's episode that we walked past. And one is in Dyersville. Now I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking this building here would be a pretty good base. You know, you can build the wall up the rest of the way, and there's a basement right there that you can go down in. So I'm thinking that would be a pretty good spot. And see how bright this is? See? And it's middle of the night, 11 p.m. You got a cracker book, you got, right there's the Poppin' Pills. So this Poppin' Pills has a, it has a chemistry station in it. And over here you got Working Stiff's tools. There's a workbench in there. So if you get started, you can come up here to Pariston, come in on this side of town, and you can pick up your workbench and your chemistry station with a wrench. And if you do that, you won't have to spend your perk points to get your workbench or your chemistry station. So you'll save 30 points if you go out and pick one up. So now we're going to run all the way across the map from west to east. And this last forge, I wouldn't live there, but you could use it as your temporary base to go get something else. The reason is it's in the winter biome, and the winter biome, it's really cold. There's always snow on the ground. So if you try to plant food, you can't hardly see where to plant it all the time because it's got snow on the ground. There's another deer up on the roof. I mean up on the... See, I'll show you how to hit him in the head. Nope, guess not. tree. Oh, I didn't get him in the head. Thought I did. He'll go off and die somewhere now. He in that water? Yep. You can go underwater. You just got to make sure that you come back up. I'm not going to be able to get that deer because I can't see the bottom of the pond. And now I'll probably freeze to death. Anyway. So we'll head on over here to get this other forge. Keep in mind, I ran to all of these forges all in just a little over a day. You know, I spent a little time there that I didn't need to spend. By the way, that was the police station right there. Look on the map. The police station's a pretty good base. Because you can run over here on Horde Night. And you can jump up on those ledges to shoot zombies, or you can actually stand down here in the bottom and shoot them as they come at you. Or you could use that school right there as a good base, or you could use this as a base. They're all pretty good things. They're all concrete. Alright, we're at 100 again. Let's go. I'll probably find a bear and die. Let's put this down just in case. Because that's something that I found pretty easy too. If you're out here running around, you can flip that over and throw that down real quick if you see some bad things coming at you. See, there's a prairie dog. I don't like running through here very well because typically there's a bear that stays over here. There's a over that way there is a cave, a mining cave, and the bear likes to stay around that cave. Alright, we're 100% again. As you can see in front of us there, it's starting to get in the snow biome. And you can see up on the hill there where the red line is, because there ain't no snow. So now I need to wear some clothes or I'm going to freeze. Probably should try to find some others too. No clothes. Click on these, it tells you if you see, like that warms me up. So I'll wear that, and I'll wear that. Oh, I got him. I remember we were at 11 animal hide when I started. Alright, so right here is a shotgun Messiah. So it looks like I only got 6 out of a deer. But the shotgun Messiah has some pretty good guns in there if you want to check it out. So we don't want to go over the top of that mountain. I'm going to go down this way. I fear there's going to be some dogs here pretty soon. not sure that I'm going to be able to beat them. So I better carry that just in case. And so far, we started down here in the desert. I went clear across the map to find the 3 forges, and the 4th one is up here. Didn't snow a lot here yet though. I have played this game where you can't even see the road. Here is a passing gas. And I don't believe that there is a workbench. There is. Well, I'll be darned. So there's a workbench in that passing gas. There's one in Pariston. There's one down the road here too, which is weird. I did not know that that one had one. It's good to know. Because that road goes straight up from the corn, you know, the farm. And here's our army post. Usually a few guns in there. You see, they get stuck in them trees. Catch them in that tree, it's pretty easy to cut. So as you see, I'm first starting the game, 2 deers and 3 pigs will get you your 20 leather that you need to build a forge. And I'll show you how to do that too. can see, we ran quite a ways across here now. Right there is where we started, so now we're a lot west. Actually, I think I gotta go right up this way. Nope, you still gotta go down that way. I don't know. I'll stay on the road. That way you know how to get there. So this is the other edge of the map. See how you can tell the difference? Okay. So I guess back where we were, it was better if I'd have kept running up into the trees and stuff. Right here is where we were earlier, and we took off running up into the woods. But there is a road here. See, we're at 1755. We should be there by 4 o'clock. I think there's a road right over there that goes up into the hills. Now, I'm going to let you know that this area is just swamped with lumberjacks. The lumberjacks are harder to kill than regular zombies. So it depends on your difficulty level. This is probably the road we're going up. Nope. It's up there to the right. It's up in here somewhere. But I will let you know that this place is a nice place. And if you're good enough to kill things right off, that's a good place to start a base too. But there are dogs. So this house that we're looking for is up here in the mountains. See all those trees up there? That's where it is. And here I said we were going to make it by 4 o'clock. Right there it is. And it was 4 o'clock. But this house has your forges in it as well. I don't think there's an easy way to get in the house without tearing down a door. But you can get in the windows. But like I said, there are lumberjacks up here. So now to try to get in there, you need to have your blocks, wood frame, and here we are. And right there's your forge. So, put your X right there. And that's your forge. So to my knowledge, that's the only place you can find a forge on this map is right there. And the other 3 are way across the map down there. Okay? Now, typically, there's a house right here. Sometimes you'll spawn right there. So if you spawn in the snow biome, it'll be right there. You just run up the hill and you can start using this. And the way you use it, you just take your iron, you put it in here, take your wood, put it up here, and start smelting. Now if you look, you gotta find some clay. And clay is hard to find up here. So the place you have to find clay is normally down south. Typically up here in the snow biome, I don't believe there are any clay spots. Now I could be wrong. Actually, let's... There might be some right there, I don't know. I don't know. But if you don't have clay, it's no sense in using it forge. Okay? But there's a pot, and that's something you'll need with your fire or your campfire. There's some food. That helps you well whenever you're out running around. Some blueberries. Glass. It'd be nice if you found some pipe in here. There's a wrench. And you find these things up here now quite often. Anyway, that's your forges. I don't think there are any clay. Let's do a stone shovel. We got no stone. Wonder why that is. Maybe a stone shovel, and now I got nowhere to put it. Anyway, we got us a stone shovel. Now it's right here. And you take the shovel and see if we can get some clay. I'm not sure if this is clay here or not. What did that give me? Nope, snowball. I really don't think there's any clay here. So you're out of luck in the winter biome getting clay, I'm pretty sure. Now if I'm wrong, you guys can message me down here in the messages. But if I remember right, there's not any clay up here. But that's your forge. Now I'll take you by the next passing gas here. Basically, if you're running up that road right here, just turn right a little bit and go straight up the mountain and you'll get to that palace if you're going somewhere else. So now we're going to head on down this way. And I'll show you a trader. Missed the road, didn't I? Which takes a little while. You gotta hit them in the head. Oh, I did forget. Trader doesn't open till 6 a.m. But that's your trader. There's a puffer coat. What do I want to get rid of? Just leave it there and let's get this right here. But, like I said, that's the trader. If you go that way, you're going to run into dogs. We're really close to the green land, see? Back down to the green land. Right, there's the road over there. I wanted to show you another workbench. Now Dyersville has a lot of dogs. See, I'm not sure it's that way. It's not. It's going to be this way. And we're going to let him go. See, here's the farm. So you can grab a lot of corn here. Some people like to use it as their base. Now that does have a basement in the house, so could be used as a base. The only reason I don't like it is it's not close to anything. So see, there's your forge way up there, and the other forges are way over there. And then you got Dyersville right here. And there's not much in Dyersville. The only thing in Dyersville is the popping pills in the hospital. You get a lot of medical supplies out of that. Other than that, though, there's not really anything in there. I'm pretty sure this is where the passing gas is. But now that I think about it, there's one on the other side too. So we'll go see if it's got some as well. Be wrong. Nope, there it is. So now this one, if you're at the cornfield, you can go straight north. And remember, we just seen one right here too. Somewhere down through there. I think it's that one right there. So right here is a workbench. So we're going to make it a house. Or we'll make it a tent. And then we'll make this one a tent. Because this one's going to have one. Right there's your workbench. And you can pick that workbench up with a wrench. Okay? Now, typically, you want to try to beat that down. Because if you take it down to around 50, it still works good for you. And then you can pick it up. Just make sure that you don't go all the way down. So I'm at 34, I'm going to leave it there. And you can come over here and we'll get some of our stuff out of here. Let's kick out my beans right now. I don't need those. And I have some rotting flesh here I don't need. So then you come over here, you grab your wrench. and you use your R2 and it'll pick it up. So then you look in your inventory, and right there's my workbench. And as I said, if you want to go and then put it down somewhere, so we could put it right back in that same spot. And then, if you hit it, see, it's full again. So beating it down like that does not hurt it. So anyway, that's your workbench. And you can steal it. And your other workbench is right there, I think. Actually, it could be that right there. I bet it is. So let's get rid of that one. And let's put it right here where it's supposed to be. So that's your other workbench. And I told you about the other one that's in town. Come back over here. And your other workbench is going to be right there. And then there's one more workbench. And it's down where we started. The workbenches are everywhere. So right here is the mine. And the mine has a workbench in it as well. And you can pick up all those now. There's one there. One there, one there. One there. And there's one way down here. And there may be others. I'm just telling you the ones that I do know of. So it's pretty much all I got for you guys. Again, it's been fun talking to you. You guys take care. Like I said, my name's Camper Dad. I love 7 Days to Die. So